Okay, here's my newest free energy machine, Hopeful. It has 8 magnets, those silver things. 8 magnets that spin on the rotor. And then it has 9 coil positions. 9, so it's 9 against 8. This coil are motor coils. They make it spin. Watch the way when you spin it, it comes to a slow stop. Kind of goes like that. Each coil has a full wave bridge rectifier attached to it. So each coil has its power converted to DC. And then all the DC sides connect in series to an output. The motor coils do not have full wave bridges on them. The 2 motor coil positions. To cut braking of the generator, braking of the rotor, when these coils are loaded, the generator coils are loaded, to beat Lenz's law, I place magnets behind the cores, the ferrite cores in there of the generator coils. And these magnets face to oppose the magnetic field of this magnet. So if this is north, this side of the magnet will be north. And so all the generator coils are going to have magnets behind them. Magnets around all the generator coils on the bottom of the motor or generator. Power is pulsed in by a solid state DC relay, 20 amps, 460 volts. And there's a Hall effect on the end of this little arm that you can see the little tiny magnets on the rim there. Those trigger the Hall effects. There's a Hall effect over here. There's another one over here, right in here. So that's how it triggers. 3 wires for the Hall effect right here. On this side, this is going to control this relay that sends power into the motor to this motor coil. This motor coil over here on the opposite side is controlled by this solid state relay when the pulse enters, and this Hall effect over here, which is also tripped by the small magnets on the rim. The idea to make this run by itself in loop is the generator coils will fill up a capacitor or a capacitor bank like this, and then the capacitor bank is what pulses into the motor coils to make it spin. So it's a motor generator, and the motor is powered by the generator. And to make sure there's no Lenz's law, that's why you put these magnets behind these coils on top of the ferrite cores. There's a skateboard bearing on top and a skateboard bearing below. And note the rotor is a 3-layer rotor. And there's a magnet on top, a magnet below, and then there's a thin plastic rotor between, so the magnets pinch themselves to the rotor. For each magnet there's a small timing magnet on the rim, and there's also a full wave bridge rectifier for each generator coil. The magnets in the rotor are all facing north up. And it's going to be repulsive, so when the magnet's about here, the coil will pulse and push it away. And note that this one, when this is ready to fire, this one is not. And so there's this one fires after. And now this one's not ready to fire, but it will shortly afterwards. So the timing of the two motor coils is offset. Okay, so this is pretty much what RomeroUK did with his. And this one spins very, very nice. Look at that, just a little flick. And I have the air gaps nice and tight, and it's pretty well built. So we'll see how it does when I get it running. And I hope it loops. That's what I want. That's my goal, is to make this loop. Okay, thanks.